Hi, Violence Buffet. Welcome, everyone. Once again, we are going to do a choice of mine this week. I fear it's not going to upset Mike. So I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Come
But
on.
it was one that I
Look at
tried
him.
to warn
You're
Scott.
already upsetting him.
I tried to warn Scott to watch because this might ruin it for him. I don't know if it's going to or not, but it is Wolf Guy, which
Sonny
stars
Chiba.
Sonny Chiba. I want to look. There's an alternate title for it that I want to look up. Because it
Wolfman.
sounds silly. No, it's
Street Fighter Wolf Edition.
Hirsute.
and I also
Her
want to know
suit
the
name?
year. I think it was 1975.
The real title's just hairy guy that can
The
fight.
year of the Kevin.
I'll find out the other title of it, but it's something with like lycanthrope. It's weird. But yeah, it's Sonny Chiba has the essence of a wolf. He doesn't turn into one, unfortunately.
He just smells like
speaking
one.
of wolves,
He smells like a wolf. Oh, it's Wolf Guy or Enraged Lycanthrope. There we go.
Ooh, that's a good name.
I should like that
Oh,
better.
There we go. Gonna get some cat asshole.
If I disappear, it's on her. She is all over the keyboard.
Oh,
Come here, little
All right.
girl.
where is it?
Father
That's
has
a-
to say,
Tail.
what a good girl.
All right.
Showing
But
off
yeah.
the wall.
So close, it was fragrant in my house. I could almost smell it.
It was so
My
close. Scott almost
imagination
accidentally brushed his finger against it.
Fuck
By
you.
finger, you mean tongue.
Man,
No,
cat
he
households
means-
are very
He
rubbery.
means finger.
All right, do you want to fire it up, Kevin?
Yeah.
Does he ever?
I almost gave us a 15-minute buffer instead of a 15-second buffer.
Yeah.
That would have been a long
Would
wait.
have been nice.
Awesome music too.
I love it.
Steely Dan.
Yeah, it is. But it is. Oh no. All of that, his throat's the problem.
He lost his necklace.
Missing a leg.
That's right.
It's a big old O.
I like how it stopped when he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was something.
this might scare Mike.
It's a movie.
Mike?
man.
Oh,
What the fuck?
oh my
Oh,
God!
there's some
it's cold
tens
there
coming
as
out
well.
tonight.
Man, they should have made that light.
Very wet.
I forgot for a second that we were watching the movie in order, and I was just like, this movie's fucking bizarre.
Quarters.
Oh no.
Saw the tiger.
You guys saw a mouse.
Fuck up.
The guy's his name is Distracto.
Oh, that head needs to pop.
I actually wish it would.
What else are heads for, you know?
Right though? That head needs to explode.
Mike, get ready.
Still
Oh,
whatever
fuck.
that thing is.
I guess that tiger's still alive.
Damn, that's sexy.
Are they soft shoeing over there?
Hey, someone did see a mouse.
I know you're a master assassin if you can use a mouse to distract someone.
Oh no.
真鍋に向かう
What a way to go. Never seen fake blood that's so clearly paint before.
I think I with the pipe.
The water's very rusty there.
What a death rattle.
That was a good little eye pick he had there for a second.
Ugh.
Oh, good.
It was just a hot dog bun. Like,
He put a loaf of bread on his stomach, using it as
Three
a table to
Band-Aids
make
on
a
his forehead.
sandwich. He gags at the smell of cut bread.
it's my operating snack.
I'm assuming it's some kind of pig of some sort.
It does look like bread. It's like a fresh loaf of bread. That's not so bad.
I would enjoy this.
Personally,
Fresh
Mike,
guy.
you cut open them while you're awake.
Oh no, not happening to me. I'm talking about as a snicky snack.
Oh, okay. Nice loaf of Chiba.
The guy's filled with.
Mind you, you ever
cheese.
see those videos where people take like the egg and then they cover it in cheese and then they surgically cut the top and like everything falls out? Kind of like that.
No.
It looks delicious.
I kind of wish they hadn't made it negative here.
It's the only way to get that
Takes
PG
away from
rating.
my enjoyment of Mike being upset
Yeah.
about it.
A lot of non-violence happening here, Bill. What's going on?
I had to include it because it's
That looks like real surgery, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I always have to skip the surgery scenes when I'm watching my 600-pound life.
Mm.
His eyebrows. Is that Sonny Chiba?
Yeah.
Yes.
His eyebrows or something.
I think there's a perm too.
On his eyebrows.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
An eyebrow
have,
permanent.
Oh boy.
This has
Getting
got
sucked.
kicks.
I don't think I've ever watched a Sonny Chiba movie sober.
It's been a very long time since I've watched one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's his
Is
erection.
his intestines fucking himself?
This is his boner.
It's a sideways boner. No.
They call it a
Sideways.
sonar.
That was what the surgery was.
Look how happy
Let's put him under and sideways his boner. Zip.
he is. Wee.
That's cute.
There's a Mike Brady haircut.
These guys aren't sober either, Scott.
Apparently not.
All right in the face. All of them.
動くんじゃねえ。おとなしく銃を捨ててそこに這いつくばれ。それでねえとタカの命がねえぞ。
Was he laughing without a smile?
Yeah.
Hold on, Sally.
Ah, he's smiling.
Man. Oh,
Was it Benny Hill?
this is gonna be like that Simpsons episode where Homer just keeps falling down, and then they lift him up in the helicopter and he
And
falls again.
drop him again.
Well, this isn't bad or anything. This is really only like 4.5 minutes long. This is pretty long.
What's that?
Just a little movie.
How long is this?
7?
Wee.
Oh,
That was that.
One more time.
I like him though.
that was a good spurt. Right there.
Yeah. Slow motion spurt.
Did she just appear out of nowhere too?
Maybe.
She's a hero. That's what heroes do.
All right, lady. Don't ruin the spurt.
Everyone else is moving regular motion. Said
There you go.
Native American.
That was a nice ending.
Yeah. So I know this is 1970s, and it was kind of weird. And then the funky music may take you out of the violence. Maybe.
Love the music. Music was
Uh,
so hard.
I'd like
All downhill
I'd like-
after that ended.
I'd like to explain, if I may, try why a tiger keeps appearing.
A tiger in the cold.
Because a wolf. That's why.
No, actually, that's unrelated to him. So he comes from a clan of people that had wolf powers when the moon was full. They didn't turn into wolves; they just displayed this wolf ability. But that the tiger is a separate woman who had been assaulted by members of a gang in Japan, in whatever city they were in, and I believe she got syphilis because of it. And because of
tigers
that,
do.
her life was ruined. She became a drug addict, and the tiger was her.
Does she have syphilis?
I think it was
Shot.
syphilis. I'll double check.
75. Maybe it was
I think it
different
was-
from 75.
But whatever the reason was, that's the tiger. The people who were getting attacked and just cut by nothing. That's like the manifestation of her rage, taking revenge on them through the power of
I
like a
figured when he
spiritual
saw
tiger.
the tiger, and then he saw the tiger, and he's like, "Ugh," and then there was like the big swipes on the back and stuff.
Do they call it Al Capone's disease in the movie?
Did he have syphilis?
Yeah, that's what he died of.
Didn't know.
I thought he died.
All I know about Al
Do your
Capone is that.
research, Bill.
Sorry,
You're supposed to know everyone who died of syphilis.
That's why he was
Al-
basically like a fucking idiot at the end.
I'll cross-reference Al Capone in all of my future movie clip choices just to make sure I haven't missed anything.
Yeah, you go through it and you just be like, Al Capone had nothing to do with anything in this.
Al Capone had like a fucking drippy dick, and he did nothing about it for a long time, and it turned
Poor
into
guy.
something that ate away at
Drippy
his
dick?
brain.
I already ate.
Yeah. So are we? Let's rate this thing.
Yes, I'm
Were
sorry.
you done explaining things?
Yeah, I just
Really?
wanted to explain.
Oh,
and
he's
as-
done.
as
Can we get the
poor as I
tiger on
did-
next week's episode?
Can we? If we
Just
promise
edited
that we'll
it
put it
in
in a
every
warmer
movie.
in a warmer area, I felt bad because the tiger was obviously very cold.
Yeah, you can see its breath.
Right. Or smoking,
Yeah. That's true.
Maybe
He
it
could have
could
been
be a
which is
vaping.
very bad
So
for
cute,
tigers.
though.
All right, Kevin, you're
Yeah.
gonna start us off.
All right.
How realistic did you feel these things were? These events?
Not at all.
Not-
Not very realistic. Not my answer.
Whatever you score here, you got to score mine next week's. Les.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
Set the stage.
Promising.
It's not. I mean, it's not very realistic. I mean, let's face it.
Mhm.
I'll give it a 2. How about that?
Is it-
That tiger
is
looked
that-
real.
yeah,
I don't know about I don't know why
It's real
it's
cold.
but yeah.
yeah. Scott,
Yeah, it's not very. I mean, some of it is like, yeah, people that get punched
Cool
fall
looking.
down sometimes.
It was cool looking. Yeah, but
But,
I mean, yeah, it just wasn't.
You know, I've never had my clothes just rip off in a line or things
Well,
like that.
you have-
I'm
from
gonna
a,
give this. I'm gonna give it a
Been in
3.
love.
3. Scott's being
Thanks,
generous.
Mike. I've never known real love.
Yeah, I'm a 3 boy. Yeah, you know, they got it.
I'm gonna say 3 too because there are people that get shot, which is normal. But
Well, yeah.
all the other business, not so much.
Oh, the other
right.
razzmatazz.
A lot of razzmatazz. A lot of I can't think of another. What else is razzmatazz? That doesn't matter.
23 skidooing. I don't know.
Blue Skidoo, we can too.
How ridiculous, Kevin?
It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, there was that mouse. That's pretty crazy. I mean,
that guy was an assassin, and he had to resort to distracting someone who was about to beat him with a mouse, which worked somehow.
oh, it totally works. We were distracted.
Yeah. Scott
I mean,
jumped
it's
off his task.
still
He's
thinking
trying to
about
grab
it.
the screen.
No, I just jumped up onto my chair and.
I like how when Scott just moves a little bit, it just says butthole.
It's me, Scott Butthole.
Right about that. Yeah.
Yeah, lines up perfectly. It's me, Scott Butthole. It's pretty ridiculous. It's not like the worst, like the most ridiculous thing. 6.
Alrighty.
For ridiculous, yeah, most of it's ridiculous. I mean, even the spurt at the end, which I loved. Was
Yeah, it was a quality spurt.
I'm gonna give it a 6 as well.
Alrighty.
Wasn't fantastical, just wasn't realistic.
Yeah, I was leaning more towards like the 4-ish region because I think outside of like I mean, because I feel like even like getting the invisible scrape isn't like a huge deal. It's just like okay, it's like I see that on Ghost Adventures every week, so I think
Yes.
it's true.
Oh, Zach Baggins, you're always possessed.
But I think a lot of it was like, you know, fight scenes and shootouts and stuff. Nothing especially like, oh shit. It's just like, okay, this stuff's happening. People are getting hurt. Good for them.
What's your
You're getting hurt. Good for you.
what was the number you gave it?
It was a
You gave it a
4.
4.
A 4. An
Same
asshole.
number as beautiful people in this room, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks.
Oh, no, then it should be 3 because I'm here.
Oh.
I'm gonna go
Womp
6-2, just because I actually watched the whole movie. I mean, I would suggest if you feel like you have the time to give it a full watch.
It's on your
it-
thing, Scott,
It's on.
right?
Well, it's on. But I have it too, but mine does not have any English
Oh,
overdubs to it. Not that I know of, at least. Just because there's more to it. There's some other, there's even more funky music. If
It's on my
that's what you're
server.
into. Yes.
I thought
I
it was.
downloaded this for you. I forgot.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'll watch it.
Talk about we obtained this movie correctly.
Correct.
Video store.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
streaming it. They say you can just watch it streaming online, and that's what
Actually,
I'm
I
doing.
ended up doing that because something happened with Plex, so I had to switch over to
What's the
to
name
do
of this
so.
movie?
Wolf
Preview?
Guy.
Wolfman,
Wolf Guy. Thank you.
Wolf Guy. And
Miguel
then,
Cuddy,
or Enraged Lycanthrope.
which is a much
also.
better title.
It is. Oh, the Wikipedia entry is in Japanese.
Oh.
That doesn't help me looking up facts about it.
Google
Oh, well.
Translate, sir.
Shut up.
All right, consider it done.
How gratuitous, Kevin? You can speak again now. You're allowed.
Well, gratuitous in what way? There was blood. There wasn't a ton of
The
blood.
violence. The
Yeah, yeah,
purpose of the show.
Episode 40. You should
Mike,
have
did you-
asked this
Mike-
question in episode 1.
Mike, did you smell a harmonica?
Yes, I've been taking some lessons with the.
Is that a
I moved
harmonica?
into this
What is it?
apartment. I
No,
found
it's
this-
Was it a
a,
candle lid? Candle lid.
candle lid. I just noticed it next to me. I'm like, oh, what it smells like.
I just assumed
it
like
smells
Mike
like a-
found a harmonica in like the corner, like under like a space, like a
It smells like
floorboard heater.
the Blues Traveler breath.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Smells like-
it's a John Popper good luck thing. He tries to sniff his harmonica every once in
Like
a
when
while.
you're feeling down, man, just smell my harmonica.
Pack it in,
Bring it
pack
right
it
up.
in, like you're in Tintin. You know what I mean?
What was the question?
Sorry, Kevin, I got
Gratuitous.
distracted.
Gratuitous.
Gratuitous. There's lots of fighting.
Gratuitous.
Definitely lots of fighting.
And it is a fighting movie.
Right. Sonny Chiba. Let's face it,
Yeah.
Sonny Chiba is the man. I'm a big fan of the Street Fighter
Like you
movies.
kind of can't have too much fighting in a Sonny Chiba movie.
It's
what
like
makes
saying
it
that, oh, there's too much hi-ying in Jackie Chan
Right.
movies or something.
Right.
It's like
This is the first time I've heard this man's name in my life.
Sonny Chiba, really?
Yeah.
You ever watch True Romance?
Yes. I barely remember it, but I know I've
Well,
seen
he goes to see the Sonny Chiba marathon in the movie theater. That's where he meets
Oh, that's fun.
the girl. Yeah, and that's actually how I came across those movies, is because I'm a fan of True Romance, and I was like, I got to track these down.
You see, Rappaport
anyways.
likes it. I do too.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna give it another 6. How about that? Gratuitous.
There's 6.
So-
Scott.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that gratuitous for an action movie. I mean, there's more action than anything else, right? Just like actual like fighting with not a lot going
Also,
on.
we got to
aside
think
from
of the
I'm thinking of the
surgery.
gore. Well, I'm thinking of the gore,
Surgery.
but that wasn't really gratuitous. It didn't even show
Yeah.
much. So,
That was like very medically accurate surgery footage.
and he was like awake the whole time, just kind of staring at it with his fucking eyes.
And he's like not even super bummed out
Um,
about it. He's like, oh shit.
He's like,
Yeah,
yeah, see my
nothing-
hair?
I don't think it's that gratuitous. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Oh, fuck my mouth.
That's like Scott read my mind. You know, there's nothing particularly outlandish in that.
I
Even
was
the gunshots,
going-
like outside of that last money shot, it's just
Outside the
like, oh yeah, they get shot and there's bullet hole.
So are you with all 3 men?
I'm a 3-man.
3 men? Based on what I've heard tonight and seeing the whole movie, I'm gonna go 4.
Bill loves bragging about how he's seen this whole movie.
Oh,
Bill,
well,
I'll never be as good as you. Accept it.
okay, Dad.
Actually, I should probably accept it.
I know for a fact that Michael never watched this because he won't watch anything we show him because he tells us that on a regular basis.
What we have
I
to do is a basketball episode. He'll watch
Oh,
that.
Violence Buffet.
Trey
I
Parker
did-
cuts his finger off.
I did appreciate that a lot of the gunshots that have good spurts at least, and beyond the wound at the end, there were juicy wounds.
And also, it was leftover house paint from that barn.
it reminded me of Dawn of the Dead blood.
Hmm.
What do I think of?
I will say
No-
we've
no
watched
pipe
significantly more gratuitous movies with weaker gunshots than this movie. I thought the gunshots are very nice.
There was some lazy gunshots though, like some shots to the face where like everyone is getting shot in the face at the same place just because they're holding a thing full of blood and they're gonna smack it on their own face.
Ketchup packet.
Yeah, it's pretty much. But anyways,
Kevin, how creative or unique? Was violence?
I mean they create for violence, not very creative at all. But for the idea of the movie is very creative.
Well, yeah, they did a movie, but we
Why?
focus on the violence.
Why is Zoidberg over there?
Moving
What's going on?
pictures. I mean, it was it wasn't overly creative, I guess, other than the tiger being really cool. And I guess that idea of the whole swiping, I think 75. What else?
You're giving it a 75?
I'm gonna give it a 7 plus a 5.
Oh.
No, I'm
Kevin
gonna.
shattered the scale.
Hey, I'm losing weight. Calm down. I don't know. I'm gonna give it middle of the road. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
I appreciate that you lose weight and you still don't look like Kevin Smith. Nice.
Well, no, I don't.
He doesn't
because I'm
post
not
enough
a
pictures of him sobbing uncontrollably every time he watches Star Wars.
skeleton. Now I will.
I
Now
can't
will.
watch him. I can't watch thin Kevin Smith. It freaks me out. I don't think it legitimately bothers me.
It's like good for him, but bad for the rest of us.
What was the question?
How creative or unique was the violence?
Sorry, I lost my, I'm thinking of Kevin Smith's emaciated face and just throwing me all up. How creative
With a hockey jersey.
Yeah, well, still. I mean, like half of it was creative and half of it was kind of me. So I'll go right in the middle. Give it a 5.
You are also a 5er.
Man, I'm being a real asshole to this movie, and I didn't even really have any problems with it. But
No.
I because
Yes.
I was leaning down the free route as well. Again, it's like 80% of that violence is punches and gunshots, and you see an intestine or two, and you see. Like we don't even get to see the guy's head get lopped off from the belt. Like we could have seen a good head popping. That would have been nice.
What about when he used himself as a bowling ball when he was going down that hill and he did that cool flip and then it was just like a bunch of people fell over and then he went through and shot the rest. That was a strike, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm
They
moving up to
should've-
10.
They should have put a sound effect of that in there.
Yeah.
At least a Wilhelm scream for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would have been nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
You were a
You know.
3, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought you were asking me if I was 3 when
Are you 3 years old?
this movie came out.
You were negative 11?
Yeah, my dad was
Yeah.
still dumping loads in his first
what
one.
what month
man.
did this come out?
I don't know.
All right.
Find out
Consider it
yourself.
done.
February.
I'm busy.
It may be controversial. I'm going to go 6. Part of the reason I'm
What,
going
you
6
son of a bitch?
because it's the only movie I've seen where someone throws change at people and it actually hurts them, and the sound effect was.
Oh,
very
shit.
That actually was
Real
pretty
loud.
cool.
Totally,
Yeah.
I already forgot about that. And
And
that was my favorite
he
part.
was so and he was so intense and serious about it, like he knew his stuff, and he also made his intestines go back into his body just by willpower,
That's true. And he zipped it back up.
and he
Good
was so
point.
happy
You make-
about it. He was
Big, very
delighted.
good point.
So yeah, okay. Lastly, Kevin, quality of the special effects.
Not very good.
Not very special.
No. Not very special.
How not special though? How about rating? 1 to 10? What do you
3.
think?
I mean, the blood was thick like syrup, which I
Syrup.
appreciated because it made me want strawberry milk and then diarrhea immediately after. Other than, even though how beautiful the tiger was, how cheesy was it? Still very cheesy.
Yeah.
And all of the cuts just looked like, hey, I'm gonna chew something up and stick it to your face, and that's a cut now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't very good.
Okay.
That doesn't mean
Yeah.
that it's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. We've had plenty of fun movies on the show where the special effects are atrocious, but they're still fun to watch.
Makes it more fun sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3 as well. I mean, likely most of it due to the age of the movie, really.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
the budget was probably like one of our week's salaries.
47 years
Can't
old.
imagine it was.
Think about it that way. It's 47 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
And
pretty much Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
November. Well, next month. The whatchamacallit? Sonny Chiba movies were like the exploitation
Yeah,
movies
very low
back
budget.
then. So yeah, very low budget.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But 3's fair, I think, for this.
Mike's in some deep thoughts. He's going to go high, I think, this time.
I'll give it a 10.
Yeah.
3.
Three?
Very serious. I'm gonna give this a 3, Bill. Write it down. Thanks.
I think I have to agree with all of you that it is a 3. It does not change that I enjoyed it very much. Because you know what?
sure.
I've seen the whole thing.
I think no matter what we say, it's
Wow.
not going to hurt their opening box office. We'll be all right.
Right.
Yeah, it's no
Um,
Terrifier 2. Am I right, guys?
So that was the last rating then. Care to guess a score?
86.
I'm gonna say 75 for the year it came out.
Oh,
Mm. Touche.
80. Right in the middle.
Kevin nailed it. 80.
Really?
First time. Yeah.
Nice job. Are we
And,
done? We can still talk.
Oh yeah,
about
this
it, but let's
movie.
try
Yeah,
to
we
wrap
got
this
we got
up.
an 80.
Sorry.
That's it.
Let's go to bed.
Bye. Oh,
Hey, feel free to continue to talk about Terror.
Oh, yeah.
wait. Should we replace clapping with the tiger?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. This is it then. This is the last roughly clapping.
Yeah.
Ne-
But
Oh,
make sure
you
it's
mean
like
tiger
it's like the
forever?
tiger that's transparent going over us like that special effect. Try to recreate that special effect the best you can.
Green screen it, Bill.
Over us.
Green screen it.
I'll see what I can do.
Quit your job.
Done.